What's up guys, welcome to my video about secrets in Deltarune. A lot of people wanted me to do this, so I got together as many secrets as I was able to find and all the ones that I was told about. There will be spoilers, so make sure you know the game before watching, but now we may begin. The first secrets you can find are right at the beginning. When you're creating your character, you can use names that trigger certain responses, just like in the original Undertale. But something more interesting happens when you choose Gaster as the name. It just completely resets the game and it won't let you use the name at all. This was also the case in Undertale. Speaking of names, this is more like a cool detail that I just want to include real quick. For anyone who hasn't seen this yet, Deltarune uses the exact same letters as Undertale, and it's the same for the two names Ralsei and Asriel. And now some more Ralsei stuff. I'm sure that most players will just choose to listen to his story, but you actually get a pretty hilarious scene if you just say no. Afterwards, Ralsei will offer a combat tutorial against the dummy, and this fight is super detailed, there's a lot of things that can go wrong, and that's just what I did, so enjoy. no matter what you do, you will get a manual after that, which doesn't actually help you, so you know, you might want to throw it away. Now, I understand if you feel terrible after doing that, I certainly did. So there's one thing you can do anytime, and that's standing close to Ralsei. After some time, he'll start blushing. It's a very small detail, but it's really adorable. Let's go to some more random things that you can find in the game. First of all, at home, you can make Chris flush the toilet over and over again, which triggers some funny responses. During the box puzzle, if you mess it up, you get some great interactions between the characters. After Susie decides to actually be a better person, you can go all the way back to that Susie Master, and there's gonna be some new dialogue waiting for you. This one might not really count as a secret, but I think it's still important to point out the unused classroom that you find yourself in after your adventure. It's actually full of references. On the floor you can see Sham the shopkeeper, the great board, all of the playing cards, just the whole world. And one thing that I unfortunately see a lot of people miss in their first playthrough, including me, if you stand near the lake for a few seconds, you can actually talk to Onion Sun, and I think it's 100% worth it. But now it's time to get serious and talk about more mysterious secrets. For the first one, we have to go all the way back to Undertale and look at a certain rare character called Clam Girl. This NPC tells you about someone called Susie. Of course, it doesn't 100% confirm that that's the Susie from Deltarune. However, I think something else pretty much does confirm it. As far as I know, this is only available in the Switch version of the game. Clam Girl gets some new dialogue, saying how the time to meet this Susie is fast approaching. And then, Deltarune got released. Another connection to Undertale can be made with Lancer's and Susie's blueprints. They look very similar to what you can find in Sans' secret room. I don't believe this is extremely important, you know, maybe that's just how Toby Fox always does blueprints, but it's definitely interesting to think about. Okay, time for some things that really interest me personally. First, when you save your game for the very first time, you actually overwrite a save file. Chris already has one, and you just overwrite it with your own. Then, in the ending scene where Chris rips out the soul and throws it into the cage, you can actually move around. But you're still helpless while Chris, or whoever this is, turns around just to taunt you. This brings up so many questions though, like who is Chris? When did that first save happen? And who are we that we can just overwrite that determination? Or is it even determination in this world, or is it something different? I can't wait for more theories about this, and of course, if we will ever get some official answers from Toby Fox, it'll be amazing. In the forest area, you can find a very well hidden room. At this point, after that starbird thing, keep going forward and back between the rooms, and eventually you will find a place with just a single tree. And this is honestly really bizarre. A man gives you an egg, and you keep the egg for the rest of the game. Some people think that this is indeed Gaster, others just think it's, you know, a literal Easter egg. I personally am kinda torn, because it's just so weird to me, but there's even more you can do with that egg at the very end of the game. Who knows if that's really connected to Gaster, but there are some more secrets that are definitely connected to the Royal Scientist. The entry number 17 sound, which is hidden in Undertale, can be heard whenever you make a call on your cell phone. It also plays near that hidden lock door near the town. It is just slowed down by a lot. And I'd say this definitely foreshadows something. Gaster will play an even bigger role in Deltarune, because even the very start of it all, when the official Undertale Twitter account made some posts announcing the game, it all felt very similar to Gaster. And to me, this is also the case at the beginning. The narration during the character creation, that writing style is also similar. And now it's time for the final secret that I want to show. By now, a lot of people know about that hidden floor in the castle prison where you can fight against Jevil, but what really is interesting is the dialogue that you get if you go back to Sham after you beat Jevil. This darker yet darker line that he says is what Gaster writes in the entry number 17. So we have another reference to that, and it's actually crazy how many references there are to this secret, hidden, mysterious character that a casual Undertale player will most likely never even see or hear about in the game. And by the way, is it just me, or does Sham look like a certain somebody? There are so many things, so many secrets. The first chapter of Deltarune already blew me away, and right now I just want to know everything there is to know about the game. But of course, we need to be patient and see how the development goes. For now, I'll be content reading some theories and talking to people in the community about it, and probably just getting more and more excited as time goes on. But alright, thank you very much for watching. I hope you liked the video and maybe you found out some new things. Until next time guys, take care.